welcome back to another reading. Today I'm back with another reading on Luke and Nicola. I've been getting a lot of requests to do an update reading on the two of them, and also I did put a poll and my members did choose Luke and Nicola to be the next reading I do. So today we're going to be doing a Luke and Nicola reading and checking how is their current energies right now toward each other. It's been a while since I did a reading on them, like about a month. So let's see, since the last month, I'm sure like a lot of things happened. So let's see, what is Luke and Nicola's current energy toward each other? Any changes going on? How are they both feeling about each other? So first, let's get started with Luke, shall we? Let's see how is Luke feeling right now overall. What is he thinking about Nicola and how is he doing overall? Like, what's going on with Luke first? Let's see. What is Luke's current energy towards Nicola right now? This just flipped. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, you guys. So Luke, you guys, I mentioned this a lot. He's going through a lot of learning experiences. He's going through a lot of changes. He has been going through a tough period with the Five of Pentacles. Like, things have not really been very smooth for him. He definitely has been in a tough period, and he still, I feel like, is going through those changes right now. But like with the Five of Pentacles, like, I do see that he definitely has been in a tough period these past couple of months. And when it comes to Nicola, she really brings him this very comfortable feeling. Like, this comes in every single reading. Nicola's homely, she's family to him, she's the comfort that he doesn't get normally in his life. And so what I know that they both are going to be filming. I don't know if they have filmed yet together or they will, but a lot of you guys told me in the comments that it's going to be in September sometime. So I'm not sure if they have already or they haven't, but he's really like excited to be around Nicola. And I feel like they probably have met recently, okay? Whether it's for filming or they had to come to film or do something when it comes to the set. So I do feel like they both have recently like met somehow, okay? Because I do see them like together with the Ten of Cups. So, and with the Three of Cups, so I do feel like there has been some reunion or something with either maybe the cast members or he has came together and Nicola for something. Whether it's like filming overall or they probably had to come on set to do some couple of things and they have seen each other. So I do pick up some sort of meeting over here. And when Luke sees Nicola, guys, it's like almost like he's back to the past. He's back to beautiful memories. He's back to comfort. And I am getting like this vision. Like, you guys, I'm intuitive, so I feel emotions and I get visions, and like I'm feeling that when he hugs her, it's just like so warm. Like, she's full of warmth and he has like this brightest like smile, and it's almost like she gives like this very comforted feeling, like very warm hug. Like, almost I hear him saying like she has the warmest hugs. So I don't know, you guys, if that's like something actually that he feels, but I got this vision of him like just like hugging her and feeling that she has like these warmest hugs ever. And I do feel like that there probably has been a chance that they both recently met, even if it was for a little bit, and he felt like he really went through the past again. Like, he's back to old times. And I told you guys in my last Nicola and Luke reading that when they both come back together, they're gonna both feel so good that they're back to old days there, and there is gonna be possible new beginnings. So let me get started in the current energy. I a little bit went into how Luke really felt when he's around her. So Luke right now in the current energy, I do feel like that he definitely has went through a lot. And so when it comes to Nicola, I feel like that he really wants to move forward when it comes to him and her. There is like this fiery energy inside of him, especially after they probably met for a little bit. He started getting like this fiery energy, like this excitement in him, the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So there is some sort of fiery energy that he does want to do something, but at the same time, he goes back with the Four of Cups and he's like, oh, what if this doesn't work out? What if like this makes things difficult? So there's like a lot of undecisiveness inside of him, and so he's not really sure if he wants to open up or keep things inside of him, okay? I do feel like that in the last couple of months, he definitely hasn't been feeling the best. There has been a lot of lessons for him, a lot of changes that have been going on. And I do feel like that he's slowly coming to light, you guys. And especially right now, maybe when they both go back to filming, it's definitely going to change a lot in Luke, because the distance that was between the two of them is really going to bring a lot of light, especially to him. Okay? And so I don't feel like he's fully done with his lessons. I don't feel like that he's fully done from finding himself yet. I still feel like he's in that process, but I feel like being around Nicola really is going to help him come closer to finding himself. Okay? So let's get more information. What else is Luke feeling towards Nicola? Okay, so you guys, I do feel like that there has been some sort of meeting or reunion between them or the cast members recently. Like something happened, okay? Whether they went fully back to filming or they have met for something like on set or something like that, okay? So let's see, what else is Luke feeling when it comes to Nicola? Let's see. What else is Luke feeling when it comes to him and Nicola? What else is he feeling? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys. So for the longest time, there has been sort of like this rest between Luke and Nicola. Like there wasn't really much contact between them. Like they both were going through a lot of things in life, especially Luke. And so Luke has been like in this like almost period of finding himself, like I said, with the Four of Swords. So there has been a resting period between him and Nicola. And so Luke has this feeling that right now, maybe when they go back to filming, he feels positive feelings. Like with the Wheel of Fortune, he does feel that there can be a possible change, and he's gonna feel very comfortable with the world. Like he's gonna be able to feel comfort again, because when he's around Nicola again, he feels complete, he feels comfort. So I do feel like, you guys, there has been some sort of contact between them recently. Okay, some like they either met briefly or maybe filming has started, something has happened. Okay, and so Luke already feels better. Even after this little meeting, he already feels better and feels like possibly there is like this good change that can happen. Though he does have a lot that he wishes for with him and Nicola. Like with the star, he does have things that he does want to, like he wants to make himself better. He really is like, he's more eye-open than when I first started reading for them, you guys. Like he's definitely realized a lot of people that have backstabbed him. He definitely realizes that there is negative people around him with the Seven of Swords. So he knows, like he has opened his eye a little bit. Like he is sort of slowly coming to see things that sort of he hasn't been seeing. And so with the star right now, that he has sort of realized these things that, and these people that are around him, he sort of is like, maybe right now that I'm sort of slowly being able to become myself and slowly being able to fix things when it comes to my life and the people around me, maybe things can be better between me and Nicola. But there's still like this really big undecisiveness in him. He's still not sure what to do, because like I said, he's fearing of rejection. He's fearing that when he maybe opens up to Nicola, she's not going to be open. Like he does want to come to her and like open up, but he's fearing that she won't be interested, like this little girl over here. So he's like not sure. Like he's like, should I do this? Like what step should I take? There is still backstabbing people around him, you guys, but I feel like he's slowly being able to understand those people and want to get those people out of his life. So he's slowly like seeing things, like his eyes slowly opening, and that's good, because I definitely do see that Luke is slowly going to the right path and learning some lessons that are important for him, which I feel is really good. Like I do see a good positive change in his energy. I still don't feel like that he's fully ready, you guys. Still, like I still do feel like there's some sort of healing or more life lessons that he still has to learn, but it's definitely a good start. Like I do feel like a good change in him. And if he actually met Nicola, because I'm picking up some sort of meaning here, so if he actually met with her, that sort of activated something in him. Like I do feel like a little bit of fiery energy in him that he does want to do something, but then he gets held back. That what if something good doesn't happen? Like, what if Nicola doesn't, like, reciprocate or accept what I'm saying? All right. So I'm gonna get these cards over here, okay? And just to let you guys know, I normally, like, the way I read tarot is a little bit different. Like, I do not really take reverses. I don't really connect with taking reverses. It's not really the type that I do readings, because I mostly connect to energy as I am intuitive. And so I feel the energy of the cards, and reverses haven't really worked for me when I do readings, okay? But with this deck, it does have words on the reverse and upright meanings, and so this is the only deck that I take reverses in, okay? Because I felt like the reverses in here really actually make sense, and I use this deck like almost like an oracle. Like, whatever words come upright or reverse, those really make sense, okay? So just wanted to let you guys know that I only take reverses in this deck, if you guys ever were wondering or were interested in tarot and knew about reverses and upright. Okay, so let's see what else. Last thing, like, what is Luke feeling about him and Nicola? 4 of Wands. What else is Luke feeling about him and Nicola? What else is Luke feeling about him and Nicola? Wow. What else is Luke feeling about him and Nicola? Okay. The Justice in reverse. All right. Okay, those are way too much. Can we know a little bit more about what Luke feels towards him and Nicola? What else? What else is Luke feeling towards him and Nicola? Okay, let's see. 5 of Swords. Okay. All right, you guys. So let's see. With the 4 of Wands, we first got 11/11, homecoming, celebration, harmony, family, friends, reunions, community gathering, stability, and belonging. This is what I told you guys. So there definitely has been some sort of reunion or something with either the cast or him and Nicola. There has been some sort of reunion. And so with the 4 of Wands, it definitely has been a very happy thing that happened to Lou. Like, he almost feels really excited that that has happened, and almost like it was like a celebration for him, that it really meant a lot for him, like being around friends that almost felt like family, people that he felt comforted with, being around Nicola, it felt so good for him. So there definitely has been some sort of reunion, which I have been telling you guys that I feel like something has happened. With the Magician, manifestations, turning visions into reality, resources, desire, willpower. So you guys, yes, definitely he is in his Magician era. Like, he does want things that he manifests, that he wishes for with Nicola to happen, okay? So definitely, like, right now he is thinking about actually what he actually wants to happen. So he actually, you guys, he might take action into making things that he wants turned into reality. Like I said, there is like a little bit of fiery energy in him, which I feel like is a very good change. Yes, he's still undecisive. He still hasn't really fully, like, learned some lessons and really found himself fully yet, but I feel like he's close to, and especially being around Nicola, that can really happen. Let's see here what has come with the Justice in reverse. Dishonesty and fairness, bigotry, lawsuits, legal issues, dishonesty, lack of accountability, and distribution. Okay, guys, interesting. So with the Justice in reverse, maybe there's something going on with Luke when it comes to lawsuits or legal issues, okay? Maybe there's someone around him that is involving him with some sort of lawsuit or a contract or something that he sort of does feel tied because of that, okay? All right, there is a woman that definitely does feel a lot of jealousy and envy around Luke, and this person probably is involved with these sort of lawsuits or legal issues over here, okay? And because of that, Luke does feel a little bit tied to this woman, okay? So there's definitely serious things going on, you guys, okay? There's definitely some sort of legal issues or things over here happening, and this does have to do with a woman over here that does have some sort of jealousy and envy, okay? With the 5 of Swords as well, there is some sort of conflict, disagreements, and stress that Luke is going through because of this woman and maybe people around him. So there has definitely been a little bit bullying for Luke as well. Okay, I feel like maybe people around him have sort of like if he did not listen to them, maybe they would have like teased him or did like said bad things about him, because maybe he is not really the type of lifestyle that they do live. And so I do feel like, you guys, there is definitely some certain negative people around Luke that, like, if he does not go their direction, they would say, oh, you're not as good as we are. Like, some sort of thing that they sort of made him feel that he doesn't fit in unless he did do certain things. And so because of those people, he is right now stuck with someone that is involving him with legal issues, okay? And with that person, there is no really love. There is no emotion, and there is coldness, okay? Like, there's not emotional fulfillment with that certain person or a woman. And I do feel like there's definitely some sort of things that are tying him to that person. I do feel like that definitely he does want to leave that person right now, or there has been some sort of separation, okay? Either separation has happened, or like he has been clear that he does want to leave that bond, but there's something that is tying him up with the justice in reverse, like some sort of lawsuit or some sort of legal stuff. So even though probably he has wanted to leave, or he had made it clear that he wants to disconnect from that connection, it's not, I still do feel like that there is something that is tying him up, okay? But I do feel like with that connection, definitely there is no emotional, like, he doesn't feel emotional connection in that feeling, okay? He doesn't really feel emotional connection to that connection. Let's see what is going on between him and the person that he is with or was with. Let's see. The snake. Oh my god. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Yeah, you guys. Like I said, there is a woman that does feel jealousy and envy, and that woman, I guess, is counted as the snake. That she definitely does not definitely like Luke and Nicola coming together. And so Luke is being told to look over his shoulder, and this person is the other woman. And she sort of, does not feel happy at all about Luke and Nicola's connection. And Luke definitely needs to be careful. And I feel like Luke does realize things right now. In fact, I feel like the last time I checked for them, I did a Q&A recently, and I did pick that things are not fully ended between them. Though things are not fully fine, they fully haven't ended, because there's something that is tying up Luke, and because of that, he's not able to disconnect unless he learns those lessons. And now I'm getting some legal issues or stuff like that. So there's something that is tying Luke to not be able to fully disconnect from that connection. What is the status of this connection right now? Can we please know what is the status of that connection right now? Meeting, conversations, savor the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Okay, so this is not for this connection. This is like I mentioned over here. The meeting, conversation, feeling uplifted, and friendship. I feel like that definitely there has been a reunion, you guys, between Luke and either maybe the cast members or Nicola, and there has been definitely meeting, conversing, and he felt uplifted because of those meetings and maybe being around Nicola. But then there's this other side, if you guys notice, like this positive side over here, and there's this negative side where there is some sort of legal issues. There is people that are bullying him and making him feeling down, and a woman that has jealousy and envy and not feeling emotionally fulfilled in a certain connection. So there's these two sides that Luke is going through right now. And that's why I'm telling you guys, he's not fully ended his life lessons, and he's not fully in the healed space. He still right now is healing and going through life experiences. But I feel like being around his friends that almost are like family, being around Nicola, he's gonna feel uplifted definitely, and that is gonna give him like this positive change. Okay, guys, so I'm getting things very clearly right now in his connections, and I feel like he's slowly finding the right path, though there is certain things that are not really there's still things that are sort of coming in the way in his life, like some certain legal things, I guess. So he needs to be definitely find a way to deal with those things, okay? I feel like those things are pretty serious, so I do feel like that he is stuck in a connection, even though he doesn't want to disconnect from it because of these things that are going on, okay? So yeah, I do feel like that definitely some serious things are going on in Luke's life. But I feel like honestly he will be able to find the light. He will go in the right direction, okay? Things that like are definitely looking a little bit difficult for him the past few months. He definitely hasn't been feeling the best. And especially not being around Nicola, which gave him a lot of comfort, and really was there for him at all times. It felt a little bit that he was alone almost, that the people around him didn't genuinely care for him. But I feel like that he's slowly gonna come to light, you guys, and I feel like that he's sort of heading in the right direction, okay? So things are looking good for Luke a little bit, you guys. I do feel like that there is possible changes. So looking forward to see how in the next reading I do things change, because already I'm seeing a lot of changes. What does sort of connect with my last reading on them, that definitely there is going to be new beginnings when they both start filming or when they see each other again. All right, let's get into Nicola. Let's see, what does Nicola feel right now about Luke? We have checked Luke and we fully understand what his thinking is right now, what's going on with his life. Now let's see Nicola. What is Nicola's current energy towards Luke right now? How is Nicola feeling towards Luke? Okay, how is Nicola feeling towards Luke? Oh my god, wow. Yes. All right. Okay, guys, so Nicola, I mentioned this before in my reading, she really is a strong woman. She really is a strong woman, and she gives a lot of strength to the people around her. She is mentally stable. She is at a very different place where Luke is at life. She has already went through her life lesson. She is fully matured. She knows what she wants in life. She knows what she wants out of connections. She has her life figured out. Like, she's really like fully figured out when it comes to her future. You know, she really is gonna grow from here, okay? I feel like there is like a lot of beautiful things planned for Nicola in her life and her career, and I feel like this is only the beginning for her. And so she really is a very strong woman. She does have a lot of strength in her, and she also gives power to the people around her. And when it comes to Luke, she definitely, you know, does care a lot about him. She does have a lot of love in her heart, and she knows to some point that he does as well, okay? She has thought about a lot of the moments that they both shared, and she's like, that what they both shared was definitely something. Like, it's not an illusion. They both shared something, and they both definitely had this thing between the two of them that cannot be denied. So definitely she does have like a sense of realization, that sort of what he does feel as well. But she knows that when it comes to his life, he's really tied. He has a lot of things that he has went through, but at the same time she felt like she doesn't really know what she can do or help him with, because she knows that those things are things that he needs to learn by himself, okay? So she didn't really feel like that she can be available or help him in that thing, because it's something that he needs to figure out and realize by himself, which he is right now, which I feel like right now he is slowly realizing things. And when it comes to Luke, you know, she does care about him and all of that, but at the same time, she knows when it comes to their connection that Luke still needs to find himself. So she's not really sure where their connection can head. And also, she doesn't really feel sure about their connection, because, you guys, she doesn't really want to play when it comes to relationships and stuff like that. She is a woman that knows what she wants, and she wants commitment, and she wants serious relationships. Like, she doesn't want relationships that just last a couple of months or are a rebound or something like that. She's very serious when it comes to her relationships and her bonds. And so when it comes to Luke, like, she doesn't want them to move forward with their bond unless they both are ready for it. And so when it comes to her and Luke, she does feel like that Luke isn't ready yet, okay? And so she doesn't know how to feel because they are going to be working together. And so she's like taking attention, like, how is she going to react around him, okay? Because she definitely does feel something for him, and you know, she knows that he does feel emotions for her as well. So she doesn't know like how to act, because inside of her, like, she does feel that they're not ready, so probably right now isn't the right time. But at the same time, she doesn't know how she's gonna react, because definitely her heart does move her towards something at the same time. Like, her heart does incline her towards a certain direction. So in her mind, she does feel like that her and Luke are not ready, or right now Luke still does have to go through things, and there's serious things that he does have to deal with in his life. So she's like inside of her, no, it's not gonna happen, it shouldn't happen, at least right now. And if he does approach me, I don't think I want to go ahead with this. But in the same time, she's like, her heart is like moving towards a certain direction, and she's scared, like, if things, like, if he does open up to her, like, how is she gonna react? Because she cannot really you can say, like, trust what her heart is gonna, which path her heart is gonna take, because her mind is saying something else, but her, like, she cannot really trust her heart, almost like she doesn't know which direction her heart will take at the same time, right? So I hope you guys are understanding. It's a little bit of I don't know if I'm like saying it correctly, but it's like she right now does have something in her mind that, okay, if this scenario happened, I'm gonna act this way. But at the same time, she's scared that what if at the moment she's not able to act the way that she has planned? Okay, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's get more information about Nicola. Let's see. See what else is Nicola feeling about her and Luke. What is Nicola's current energy about her and Luke? What else is she feeling about the two of them? You guys, the 10 of Cups is coming for the two of them a lot today. All right, yes, all right, okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys. So, Nicola, she also feels really comforted with Luke. Do you guys realize he got the 10 of Cups and she has gotten the 10 of Cups as well? So, Nicola, she also does feel a lot of comfort when she's with Luke. Like, he gives her this very comforted feeling. Like, when she hugs him is also like a very good feeling for her. They both feel the same way, and the same thing when they're together. He feels really comforted when she hugs him, and she feels really comforted when she's beside him. It's very like a nice feeling they both feel with each other. But Nicola, she just feels that Luke needs to break through out of this cage. Do you see how this man needs to rip this cage apart? She does see Luke as this way, that Luke, you have to get out of this cage that you are in. You have to walk away and head to this beautiful way and garden. Okay, like I'm saying, she does feel like that Luke right now, he's going through these lessons, and so she feels like it's important before anything that he needs to get out of this cage and free himself and walk away from the dark and head to this beautiful garden where there's butterflies and there's a beautiful way for him, okay? She knows that he also does have a lot of potential. He does have a lot of things that he also, like, she knows that he has a lot of potential. He can also shine like she is. She knows that there is a lot of things that Luke can change and things that are planned for Luke, but he's just needs to go to the right path and everything will be okay. So she sees Luke as someone that is caged right now, but he needs to break through out of this cage and almost like rip it apart, okay? Nicola, guys, is the Empress. Like, she is the Empress. She has everything figured out. She is this beautiful flower. She has this very motherly energy as well. She gives comfort to everyone around her. And definitely she knows that when she comes back to Luke to filming, she's gonna really feel the sense of memories and like they're back at old times. So she is really happy with all of this. But at the same time, she also is thinking practically. She knows that there's a lot of people that are almost like planning against Luke. There is this snake woman. The amount of snake woman I'm getting, like the snake woman card and the snake woman here. So she feels like Luke needs to free himself from those people, and after that everything is gonna be okay. But she does still feel like the snake woman is in his life, and he will need to take action in that certain manner. Though I feel like Luke has realized things right now, and he does want to break through, or he has breaking through from that woman. I feel that he's still tied. Either there's lessons that he needs to learn, or there's some legal things, okay? But you guys, whatever it is, like Nicola with the 4 wands, like Luke is celebrating them coming together. She also is going to feel really happy when she's with him. So you guys, they both are gonna celebrate being around together again. Like, their hearts are definitely gonna feel happy. Like, it's almost gonna be a beautiful reunion of their hearts. Even though maybe at the beginning they can be a little bit, there can be a little bit tension when they first meet a little bit. Like, okay, they're gonna be happy and hug each other and be around each other, but inside of them, there's gonna be this little bit tension because they know their situation. They know what they both are feeling a little bit. So it's gonna be a little bit of tension, but I feel like after a while, they are gonna be fully like the same as they were, okay? So yeah. So last thing, we're gonna get a little bit more on Nicola, and then we're gonna get into the oracles, okay? So far, you guys, I'm hoping that it makes sense to you guys what I'm trying to say. I definitely do feel this reading is really different. Like, there is a lot of changes that are happening here, all right? What else is Nicola feeling towards Luke? What else is Nicola feeling towards Luke? Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, and one more. The World, okay. So with the Page of Pentacles, Nicola, guys, she does have a lot to offer. She does have a lot of things inside of her. She really is a very loyal person. She's a very faithful and loyal person, and she's really grounded, okay? And so to any person that is around her, she is going to be able to give that groundness. She is going to be able to be loyal with any person that she is with. And so if Luke is able to open up to her, I do feel like that she will be able to have a lot to offer. Even though right now she's like almost like that she doesn't really want to get involved that much, that it's something that he needs to figure out. I feel like if Luke comes up to her, she is going to be able to stand with him strongly and offer him the groundness that he needs and the love that he needs. Yeah, I do feel like that she's a little bit careful right now. You know, she's thinking a little bit practically because, you know, like I said, she doesn't really want relationships that are a couple of months or a one-time thing. No, she does want relationships that end up with commitment that are really serious. She does want family. She does want marriage. So she doesn't want to get in a connection that has no future. She does want a stable connection. And with the Ace of Wands, I do see a new project for Nicola as well. I do feel like that definitely she does have a lot of growth and potential, and she does really have a lot of opportunities coming for her. So I feel like you guys, Nicola's gonna have a lot of new opportunities, a lot of things coming for her, and I feel like when it comes to her career as well, it's only the start for her. She's really gonna shine. I feel like definitely this is only the beginning for Nicola when it comes to her career. With the Five of Cups, there has definitely been disappointment and loss when it comes to Luke and Nicola in the past. Like I mentioned in one of my readings, I do feel like there was a time where probably Nicola really expected their bond to go through a certain path, and something happened between her and Luke where, you know, she did feel disappointed in the past, okay? With the world over here, though, coming in reverse, she does feel that Luke needs personal closure. And there has been, like I said, haven't learned or completed current life soul lessons yet. So Luke still hasn't fully completed his soul lessons or his life lessons. And so Nicola feels like it's really important for him to have personal closure first. And he still hasn't. And so because of that, there has been delays when it comes to him, okay? All right. All right, guys. So next, let's get some hidden truth about the two of them. What does Luke want to tell Nicola? What does Luke want to tell Nicola? What is something that Luke wants to tell Nicola? What does he want to tell her? What does Luke want to tell Nicola? I can't stop thinking about you. The timing was just not right for us, and I am not available. Okay, guys, so Luke's hidden truth is that he cannot stop thinking about Nicola. Nicola's always on his mind. So he cannot stop thinking about her, and that's like a hidden truth about him. The timing was not right for us. Yeah, so he does feel also that the timing was not right for them. Okay, he feels like even though maybe they both went through a certain path at a certain time, maybe the timing wasn't right for them, and he knows that he himself is not available. Like, he's not fully the man that Nicola deserves in her life. He feels like he isn't ready, and even if their bond could have developed at a certain period, it probably wasn't the right time for them, because he knows, like right now, he does have a sense of realization that he's not fully the man that Nicola deserves. And so that's why he's like, I'm not really available. And he feels like the timing probably was not right for them, okay? Because he wasn't ready, and he doesn't want to hurt Nicola. And so he right now, I feel like he is on this direction where he does want to be a better person, and definitely like learn certain lessons and let go of negative people in his life. All right, for Nicola, what does Nicola want to tell about Luke? What does Nicola want to tell Luke, or her hidden truth? I'm starting to understand our connection, and I feel you leaving me behind, and I feel you even though we are apart. Okay. So you guys, definitely like through these months, Nicola did feel like Luke was leaving her behind. Like she did feel like he wasn't available. They weren't as connected as maybe she would have expected them to be connected after maybe they stopped filming. And so she did slowly feel her leaving her behind. But even though maybe they weren't connected, she felt him. She knew that he was going through things. Like I said, Nicola knows. She knows what Luke is going through. She knows that there's certain people in his life that are not good for him, and that right now he's going through lessons. So even though they were apart, she could feel him. She could feel when he's upset. She could feel that he's not doing well, even though maybe he could seem a certain way on social media. I feel like she did feel like that he's not doing well, or he's not fully happy. And I am starting to understand their connection. She knows their connection is something, okay? She knows that their connection is something. Nicola does know that their connection is special, and the way she feels with Luke is different, okay? It's almost like they feel so comforted together like no other person maybe that she knows in her life. So she does have a certain understanding of their connection. So she definitely does understand him pretty well, and she feels like she knows and understands their connection as well pretty well. All right, now let's see anything upcoming for Luke and Nicola, anything that can happen for Luke and Nicola here. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perspection, learn from the past, make memories. Yeah, guys, so I feel like that definitely they both are gonna learn from the past, especially Luke, but they are gonna make new memories. They are definitely gonna make new memories maybe when they both come back to filming, and they definitely are gonna learn from the past, okay? Whatever experience they both are going through are happening for a reason, all right? And they're definitely, I feel like, are going to make new memories. And I feel like their bond does not end here, you guys. Or it doesn't end even after filming. I feel like there's certain things planned for them. But right now, Luke is really in this position where he's learning from the past a lot, but they are definitely gonna make new memories and reminisce from the past as well. So let's see, anything upcoming for Luke and Nicola as well. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. So you guys, they both do have equal passion. They both like each other equally. Like there is definitely feelings from both sides, and they are gonna try to enjoy their time and have fun. I feel like when they go back to filming or when they are together. Okay, like I said, I got celebration for the two of them, like the Four of Wands and the Four of Wands for Luke, and both Nicola came. So whenever they're together, you guys, they're gonna celebrate and have fun. Okay, even though there's certain circumstances going on, when they're together, I feel like they're definitely gonna have fun. And yeah, one more, anything upcoming for Luke and Nicola as well. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. Okay guys, so like I said, when it comes to Luke, I feel like that he's gonna try to move on from something. Okay, so either like his relationship is gonna be ending or has ended, and he's gonna try to live in the moment and have fun. Okay, and enjoy time with friends that genuinely care about him. But like I said, I do feel like even though maybe let's say like he has separated or he has left the relationship that he's in, I do feel like there is something that still connects him to that girl. Okay, so either it's like something legal or there's still life lessons, or like she's something karmic, like I got in the past Q&A reading that I did, that she's something that is gonna help him learn a lot of life lessons. So let's say even right now like things are not good or they have separated, I feel like that still there is something that connects him that either is lessons or something legal. Okay, but you guys, I do honestly feel like things are going to be for Luke and Nicola. Like I said in my last reading, there is going to be new beginnings when they come back together for filming, or if they already have come. But definitely, I do feel like that Luke is slowly going through the right path. And honestly, things are looking a little bit positive. If you guys have any questions for the two of them, I can answer in my next membership Q&A if you guys would like. And I'm looking forward to doing their next reading like in a month or a few weeks or so, and seeing what is the changes after a couple of weeks, because I'm already seeing changes since the last month I did a reading. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video on Luke and Nicola. Please let me down know what you guys think. I love to hear you guys' feedback and see you guys' opinions and thoughts about the situation. And thank you guys, and see you guys next time. Bye.